even though it's completely inefficient, and I'm well aware of this, okay? Well aware of this. I kind of like being able to just come over and pick up stuff because it keeps me involved in what's being processed over here and how well things are going. Like this one right here for the storage for the steel beams, which are made with all the steel ingots that you see over there. Sorry, I had to think about that one for a second. Beams and ingots, and not combine them with the pipes over there. Anyway, it just, yeah. It's a good reminder that we need about 78 bajillion Mark II, whatever those things are over here. And probably then need maybe more over here too. I don't know. It just... more constructors and things. That's what I'm trying to say. Words and stuff. Not my strong point. In fact, you know, I think I'm just going to stick with silence for the rest of this episode. That's really my strong point. Silence. This is very much a Zen game. And there's something really delightful about just hanging back like this and just kind of watching the production lines. Whether they happen to be split up or not. It's kind of relaxing in a way to sit back and watch everything process. There's something incredibly satisfactory about it. Yeah, I went there. A little delayed, but just to make sure. Checking in with this guy over here, because somewhere over here is where we have our reinforced frame factory going on. Wow, I think we depleted the stocks last time around, and that's awful. Nothing and nothing. I really need to overclock this guy or something. I keep saying I'm going to, and I just haven't. We also need to set up a second one over here for all of this madness. It's fine. It's a starting point. We can work with that. I guess maybe that should be the focus today, is working on that, because we need a bunch of those frames. That's kind of a problem. I don't remember what we need for the copper sheets. So maybe I'm guessing it's not the spools of wire or cable that we need for that. That seems like that wouldn't be the case. Oh my gosh, this guy's almost full, isn't it? Ah, crap. I need to add another one up here. Another storage container. The good news is we have reached the top of this. The bad news is I don't think I can put another storage container directly on top. And it's going to have to go this way, which is going to cause a problem. Okay, so what if we do... Nope, wrong one. What if we do our organization storage container? I already know you can't be built up here. I recognize that. Here, let's rotate. That's what I'm looking to do. Oh, alright, you don't want to rotate. That's cool. How about up here? Can I place it up there? Will it let me do that? Oh, you will let me place it up there, though. That's interesting. I didn't think that would be the case. Well, if that's the case, then what's the problem? There you go. Go to town. Make more room for everything. I mean, really, those should be Mark IIs so that room can be made, because this is going to be a really, really slow, painful process. I'm going to take a couple stacks of each just because we inevitably need them. And then I know, all this stuff, none of it is really running particularly well. 340 megawatts. Why are we down to 340? That concerns me. We have lost a crap ton of power. Why have we lost a crap ton of power? Because these guys have run out of fuel? Aha. Alright, well, if this is still cranking out fuel, let's go ahead and refill it because that'll make our biofuel just last longer, generally. Also on the to-do list at some near point is to go find more coal and set up more power that way. Kind of necessary at this point here. 50 should be enough to get us back to the point where we're using less than half. That should be fine. And I'm willing to bet you that the generators that are way over there are also out of biofuel. That's fine. How close were these guys? 111. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, see, you're back in the green. You're all good. Let's come over here, and I think I have what I need to make a few of these guys. It's pretty expensive stuff. Really expensive stuff, actually. But we kind of need a few of these, and we technically need more than those. But first things first, let's come over here, and what do we need? We need some object scanners. So we need some reinforced plates, which we have. Kind of got a bunch of them in inventory. And we need some beacons, which I believe we have beacons. Oh no, look at that. I already made these. I'm so good at this game. I'm the bestest. The bestest ever. Let us go to the place we're supposed to go then, and not over there, because that would be silly. I don't know why you would be going over there. 3 minutes to research that. Excellent. And what do we got going on over here? We need more of those beams. We need a bunch of pipes, so I knew we needed those, so we'll just drop off the pipes. That's fine. And then we're going to need a bunch of copper sheets, so let's go ahead and drop off what we have. And I don't know if I still have... Yeah, there's some right there. I don't know if we have any other copper kicking around. All of our copper is generally over here, and it is turned almost exclusively into other stuff. Okay, we're gonna have to hijack some of the ingots here, and unfortunately there aren't many to pick from, so we'll just have to take the few stacks that we can find, and let's go turn them into copper sheets, since you know, stuff and things. Now technically I walked away from my computer for a moment, but due to the skillful editing, you probably can't tell, but that also means the research is done, even though it hasn't really been 3 minutes for you. It's been 3 minutes for me. So there we go. Nobelisk detonator. New equipment. You don't say. So, if I'm not mistaken, that means we can start blowing up crap now. Ooh, expanded tool belt could be fun, and inflated pocket dimension. Additional inventory. That would be really good. That's actually pretty doable, too. We just need a bunch of steel beams. Which means we need to make more steel beams, which means I need to work on conveyor belts. Okay, let's go take a look over here. So what can we make now? We can make a detonator, which, oddly enough, uses 5 object scanners and 5 encased industrial beams. Who knew? And then some cabling, and then Nobelisk is just some powder and some pipe bombs. Can we make 5 more beams? Because I want to blow something up today. I said I wanted to do that last time around. I mean it. I want to explode something. Even if we only get 1 shot at this, I don't care. Okay, have we already made a bunch of Nobelisk? We made 1. I made 1. Let me sort my crap just to make sure that I'm not missing something here. Like we didn't get a detonator. I don't think we did. Okay. So then we're going to need some beacons and I don't know what else we need. Stuff. Here, let's make some object scanners. We're going to need more beacons. Here, let's make more beacons. We need a bunch of these things. I don't know. What do we need? 12? Whatever. I don't know. Math. 3 per. Okay. Well, we'll be fine. Man, those use reinforced plates? I kind of... Fine. 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 Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you include the one that we have, which that one doesn't count because we actually use that one, and we need to use that today too. There are like 18,000 things I both need and want to do today, and I just don't know how we're going to do that. Where is black powder? We need sulfur for that. If only I could find some sulfur somewhere. Oh, look at that. There are a bunch of beams in there. Huh. I forgot I put those in there so that I didn't have to go run and collect them. Oh, if only I would have left notes for myself. That would have been great. Yeah, let's make a few more of these because I want to blow up crap. Did I mention that? I want to explode things. What do we need? 15 per? Is that what we need for this? Yep. That'll be fine. Or 5 per, I meant. There we go. That gives us 4 bombs to play with. I'm going to leave the one in the case because that's fine. Here, drop that guy off. Drop off that. Sort stuff. Sort and sort and sort. And you know what? Let me just go ahead and take that guy right now. I know we don't have a ton of these, but I want to go ahead and make one. Maybe 2. Okay, that'll be fine for now. We have a date with explosions, so let's go get the tractor, and then this will give me an opportunity to go refill some biofuel burner thingy majiggers on the other side of the map, too. When I say other side of the map, I mean not the other side of the map, because I have no idea how big the map is. It's literally just a little to the, I don't know, east, southeast. You know what I mean. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. And I don't know what... Can I... No. I'm a little concerned how this is supposed to work. I might end up blowing off my foot here. I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and run it upstairs. That'll be fine. I'm gonna guess maybe we switch to this guy and then let's see, we can reload. And then I'm gonna guess we just go to something like this. We place that guy right there. And we step back a little bit. And things explode. Oh, that's delightful. Hello there, little yellow power slug. You are worth 2 power shards. That was well worth it. You know what? I want to blow something up again. I'm going to do this again here. Power slug, your former home. Let's just back up a little bit. It didn't seem like the explosion was too big. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. And just like that, we have a new area that we can build on top of for... Hello over there, power slug. Speaking of power slugs, how much concrete do we have? We might be able to get up there. I think we probably could. Without too much trouble. All right, that was delightful. I enjoyed that. I'll be honest, I was maybe hoping for a slightly larger explosion, but overall, that was still pretty fun. And I kind of want to see what I can do over here now. Yeah, I might have gone slightly mad with explosives. And it's going to be okay. Okay, let's see if I can do anything with this. Hi, how you doing? Can I leave that with you? Ah, it didn't do anything. That was a waste of a bomb. Okay. Well, good to know. I wanted to try. I have tried, so I've answered that question. All is fine. All is good. Go pick a few more berries here, or one. Hi. No. That. Thanks. Wanted that guy. Appreciate it. All right. Well, that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. That genuinely, that was pretty delightful there. Can we change you to? What do we want to do? Coal. I realized I had grabbed the other thing. I didn't need that. Whatever, it's fine. 708 over there. Okay. Oh, and there's another one, 1500 over there. I'm inclined to go check out the one that's over there. I vaguely remember it, but I'm curious now if it would be possible to get to it. I remember thinking before that I wasn't quite sure how to get to it, but it's probably just a matter of building a couple platforms and then done. If that's the case, that's easy enough. That's not a big deal. I don't know why it was back then, but apparently it was. Alright, there you go. Back up to 500 megawatts. Let's go upstairs. Let's go this way. Maybe one of these days I'll build like a proper staircase or something rather than running along the water pipe. I just want to see where we are with all of this stuff. These guys are still just... they're fine. Like, this is not even an issue. We could do another... I mean, if I had to guess, another 2 up here, at least. Technically, we have what we need to make another one. I'm not going to sweat that right now. I don't want to play with that at the moment. I want to go back over here, and I want to take... I kind of want to upgrade this one. I don't know if we need to upgrade all of this one or not. But I want to go upgrade some of these conveyor belts. Man, this is going to be an insane number of plates required for this. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Let's hit... Here, let's upgrade that one. So those are now Mark IIs. Those are now Mark IIs. Those are now Mark IIs. And that one. And that one. Basically, anything that has anything to do with the steel production stuff, like specifically the steel beams and all that jazz, I want to go ahead and upgrade these if I can. If I can. If I can! I mean, I'd really like to upgrade all of these, just everything, period. I know we've done some of those, but, you know, whatever, it's fine. Alright, so where are we at with all these guys? These have all been upgraded. Okay. You have not, so let's go ahead and upgrade you. That might help a little bit with our efficiency. There we go. I recognize those ones aren't as important. Not worried about it. And, I mean, really, that one makes no difference whatsoever, because we still are not getting the steel in there fast enough to matter. There is some slowdown right here. Just looking at this, there's definitely some slowdown right here. We might be better off just running a single line of this stuff. Like one each to things. I don't remember why I built it that way, but I remember thinking it was a good idea for something. Honestly, no clue why. For the time being, here, let me do this. I'm just going to kind of cheat and load this guy up with stuff. There you go. You'll be able to knock out a bunch of beams fairly quickly here. I mean, not a lot of them, but some of them. It'll be fine. So, I guess we probably really should talk about upgrading all of this stuff, too. Ooh, man. That is a lot. Okay, so all of the coal is good there, so all of our coal this side is good. And then I guess we need to talk about whether we need to upgrade our iron ones. I haven't paid attention to that. I'm really not sure. Let's go ahead and fully admit that. I can walk on nothing. It's like onward. Oh, look at this. We're going to get all of them done. That's excellent. Because this is not going to take... maybe... the remainder that we have here. I think we'll be alright. Okay, perfect. Look at that. This is just cruising along. Very pleased with that now. Not sure if it's going to make much of a difference in reality because there's still inefficiencies in the system in terms of what is actually being used. In terms of how things are being created. All that jazz. There are still some issues, but not bad. I'm pleased with that. I'm glad to see that's the case. So what is this one doing? This one is just sitting here doing nothing. I forget what we wanted to do with this one. I mean, it's not being put to use right now, which is kind of a waste, but... I mean, I guess we could make steel plates out of it, but I don't know that we're going to have... Now, let's see, what do we have here? Do we have enough... No, we don't really have enough plates to make more constructors and things. That's fine. Never mind an assembler, which we would need for the plates, so... you know, whatever. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so coal is basically stopped up. And as best I can tell, ore is now the problem. So I'm just going to watch this one for a moment. Now you're going to get to the point where you are stopped. And then once you get stuff, you have to power up again. Yeah. We're going to need to upgrade all these guys too. I figured that would be the case. But that's alright. I mean, how is this guy doing now? Theoretically, you've blown through your extras. I want to say it was in the 30% before, but maybe not. Yeah, 40. It's going to drop down back in the 30s. That didn't matter much. The steel production itself is still too low, so it's really more the iron than it is the coal at this point, but I wanted to take care of the coal just because I didn't want to have to worry about that one at all. I wanted to make sure that the coal was not going to be an issue, and it's not, which is good. But, okay. Well, here, let me grab, before we go, let me just grab whatever we have in here. Just take all of those, that's fine. I know we have some back at the base, but we're going to need a bunch of them. So we got to make a bunch of the whatever encased thingies are. And I'll probably manually do those for right now, because that's going to require setting up another assembler for that, and I'm like, I can make 50 of them by hand, that's not a big deal. And I also need to make some copper sheets, so let me pound out some copper sheets and assemble some whatever those things are, and we'll be alright. That was a lot of clicking, or holding the mouse button down, whatever. Anyway, got all the stuff we need. Let's click that button. Nope, not that. That. Are you going to launch?
Reached. Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing Hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun. Enjoy a view of your hard work as you soar through incredibly tight turns. Build them today. Note: Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm caused by irresponsible use of this product.
I'm looking forward to that. Quite frankly, I'm looking forward to that. But we've got to make stuff. We need assemblers that assemble things that are getting assembled. Okay, so we've got to do this delivery so we can unlock tiers 5 and 6. So, wow. So we need the smart plating, which is going to use the reinforced plating, plus the, what are those, rotors? I forget what they are. And then we need these guys, which are going to use 12 steel beams and one, whatever that is, modular frame. And then advanced wiring is going to use the, I forget what those are. Those are motors or stators, and then 20 cables to get the advanced wiring. Oh, man. This is going to take a while. This might be a several weeks long thing for me. So I guess the first thing to do is maybe get all the things we need for these guys. So we're going to need 500 plates, 500 rotors to get 500 smart plates. Where are we at with rotors? We're getting there, actually. And I think this is probably stopped because we ran out of pipes over here. Yeah, that guy, I had that thought while I was furiously clicking to create each single item because, you know, that just seems like a good way to wear out your mouse. And just take all those, that's fine. We'll go drop all of them off in the rotor machine. This thing is cranking out, I forget what you do, like 7 a minute? 8 per minute because it's overclocked? Alright, go to town on all those. There you go. You should be good for a little while, because you have a lot of screws in there. Let's go over to this area. I think I'm going to find that even if I go ahead and overclock this machine over here, it's not going to make a difference long run, because I still don't have it set up right, and whatever. It's fine. Just trying to get some of this stuff in production, and I guess really what I need to do is focus on setting up another one of these over here. You're at 100%, so if I were to try and overclock you, oh, I have to put that in there first, don't I? That makes sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and overclock you and see if that makes a difference. At some point, it's gonna run out of efficiency because it's just not gonna work because it's not getting enough screws, it's not getting enough plates, something. It's not gonna get enough screws, I can see that already. Because that started at 481. The plates are filling up just fine, the screws are not filling up fast enough. Plates might be able to handle one more overclock. Screws are going to run out at some point. So how can I get more efficiency on the screws, aside from maybe better conveyor belts? I don't know if that would solve the problem. I'm inclined to try that, though, to see if that'll help. Okay. I really wish this guy would just, like, build up a ton of these. I'm going to leave those in there for right now, because I don't think we need many of these. Let's see if that does anything here. As long as the production can keep up, that does solve the problem. I mean, it's using 90 per minute, but we're only making 40 per minute. That math doesn't add up. I mean, that's pretty clear that doesn't add up. So plates are basically full up right now. Those are going to be just fine. If we were to overclock that, that gets up to 60. We could get it upwards of 80 by doing a double overclock. And I suspect there's no problem keeping that up. So you're doing 15 parts per minute. And that's using 10 per minute. Yeah, my math over here isn't working right. I mean, realistically here, if I could increase the production on that, that'd get us up to 22 parts per minute. That would be enough to get 2 of these guys going if we split it. And then we would have 2 of these guys coming in, merge them somewhere. Merge them over here, I guess. Maybe that's what we should do, is just do a little overclocking on this one. So 22.5 per minute. And then I don't think I have what I need to... Actually, you know what? I do think we have what we need here. Production. Let's do another constructor. So we need to have a splitter here. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need to overclock that one because there are 2 of them here. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Oh. Alright, so this doesn't need to be overclocked. Can I remove my core? My thingy-majigger? So why do I have this merging when they shouldn't be merging? Because that can only use 10 per minute, and these produce 15 per minute. Why did I do that? I'm sure there was some reason I thought made sense that was clearly idiotic. I don't even know. Let me make a little foundation here. Sure, that doesn't matter. Put that guy down there. Sure, put that one down too. It's fine. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so let's build a constructor. This is going to help. This will be helpful. Alright, so we'll do that guy there. And then we need to blow up that one, because this is just stupid. I mean, this is literally just stupid. It makes no sense. And here, let's get rid of that guy, because that just doesn't make any sense. Get rid of that guy, get rid of that guy. I don't remember why I did this. I'm sure it made sense at some point. Screws, and we need some power here. You are 3 out of 4. You're 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. That's a 3 out of 4. Alright, here, let's do a new power line for that one, and then this guy can connect to that one. And then we need a merger over here. So let's blow that up for the time being. Logistics, we need a merger. Conveyor, merger. Nope. Wrong one. Wrong direction. Conveyor, merger. Want the green to line up with that guy. There we go. There we go. Get that one up and running. There we go. Now that's still not going to be enough. I recognize that. But it's going to get it closer. That's basically... That might be good enough now, because that is actually building up. Yeah, I think we're good now. It briefly builds up. Yeah, that's interesting, because this says it's using 90 per minute, and we're only producing 80 per minute, and yet that is fine. I guess because of the conveyor speed of 120 per minute, somehow that ends up balancing out. I'm not entirely sure I follow how or why that works. So what happens if I crank this up again? It looks like it's keeping up. So that guy is basically knocking him out at twice the rate it should, and it could still go even higher. Not by much, but it could. But I bet you with upgrading these... Yeah, this guy. Here. That's all that needs to be done. And this is now fine, and we have a bunch of plates going to waste, so... whatever. I think at this point, I probably need to blow up one of these guys that are making plates. So you're making 30 per minute. Hold on, let me look. I need to see what you're doing. You're using 60 per minute. We don't really need 60 per minute right now because we have so many in storage here. Like, it's literally... That's not even coming down. Okay. Well, that's going to help. Even if it's not perfect, it is going to help. This will start cranking up and filling up reasonably quicker now. And then I guess here, let me take that stack. That's fine. I don't want to take all of them just yet because we're going to have to make basically the same thing over here. Although I'm still a little weirded out by, like, why is it that I don't know. I look at this and I think it shouldn't work. And yet what I see tells me that I could probably get away with one sheet. I mean, I guess it is working at 100% efficiency. So that's good. But it just seems like it's unnecessary because this is all just totally backed up in here. I guess if I need a bunch of sheets, I know where to grab them. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. So we've got power that we put down back here and never did anything with this stuff, and that's fine. So if we were to do some constructors right here, I'm just going to kind of place the... No, we need smelters, right? We need 2 of these guys. I think that's what we need, is we need 2 of them. So if we were to do one right there, one right there, and then we would need a conveyor splitter. So this guy's going to come in right here. There we go. That lines up nicely. That'll go to these guys. And then these are going to kick out into... I guess we need more splitters. I mean, if I'm going to keep to the same math, then we go like that. And we go like that. And then we need... Nope. Mouse needs to go a little further. And we need 2 more constructors. So constructor... Let's put this one about here. And that one about there. And we have one that goes right about here. And right about there. And then we need mergers, right? We need mergers. No, I got to think about this for a second. So we need constructors, and then we need... Oh, I didn't... Oh, goodness, hold on. I got to look over here. Figure out what we have over here. Because we need to make pipes, and the pipes need to go to screws. I think that's what ends up happening, is there's... Because of that delay, the sheets end up waiting. Those plates end up waiting because we're waiting on the pipes to be turned into screws before everything can move along to the next one. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll... I gotta think about this for a second. So you make 15 per minute. So that's 30. And you use 10 per minute, so we can do 3. It should support 3. Right? That should support 3. I have done the math on that. Now whether it actually will, I don't know, but... Because I kind of want to just merge everything and then split them again. I don't know if that's the right way to go, but it's kind of what I want to do with this. I remember if that's what I tried to do the first time and it didn't work out, but something went wrong somewhere. I'm still not entirely sure where and why. I probably figured it out at some point, but I've long since forgotten, so it's fine. So let's do a merger there, and then, ooh, industrial storage. I forgot we got those. Excellent. Yes. 2 inputs and 2 outputs. That's, haven't quite figured out where I'm going to need that, but let's do a splitter now. So this can come in right here. Okay. And then we're going to do constructors. We're going to maybe angle them like this. Can I blow up that? That would maybe be helpful. Okay, I can fix this. It's a good thing that it had fuel in it, because that was a one-shot deal right there. Okay, so 3 constructors. And then these guys need... this is going to be so messed up. I already know it is. Whatever. Don't even care. You're going to need a merger. So we'll do that one right there. And then at some point along the way, all of this crap goes into an assembler over here. We probably need to feed this stuff into storage containers first. Missing cables. Well, we have reached the end of what we can do then, because I need to go collect more stuff. So on that note, we've set down the framework for another reinforced plate line. And then we've got to figure out how to make all these other things too, because, yeah. I don't even remember what this thing is set to right now. Set it to power slugs in case it wasn't already. I think it was. I didn't bother to look before I started clicking because, I don't know, that seems silly. That just seems silly. I really wish you could make more. We might need to overclock this one too, just because. For right now, go overclock it. Patreon.com/KICGaming. My cat is just lying on the floor. Are you okay? That's unusual for her, but I'm going to check on her and make sure she's okay. I'm sure she is. She's just tired. She's had a long, hard day of something, I'm sure. Anyway, go check out patreon.com/KICGaming. We'll come back and do more of this on the next go-round and theoretically add another box up here because I'm willing to bet this one's getting pretty stinking full at this point. Who knew? Catch you next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.